And finally, last stop on this Danish ration is dinner. And me personally, this is what I'd choose. We've got the beef stew here, freeze dried. And we've got some more bread. Farmhouse pate, so they have the pate on the bread. Also got the raspberry jam if you wanted that on the bread too. Got the organic fruit and nut bite bar. Cocoa, hot chocolate for dinner, or for after dinner. Again, we got the tea and the coffee. I think at this time in the evening I'd go for a tea as opposed to the coffee, so we'll do that today.
Here, Ada, I hear Beryl's moving house again.
Had trouble getting the piano down the stairs, you know.
Oh, I can't hold it, Dad.
Don't worry, son. I shifted more pianos than you've had up dinners.
Mr. Shifter, like refreshment.
Thank you most kindly, madam.
Dad, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it, son. I'll play it.
There's no other tea to beat PG.
It's the taste.
And all the other associated bits and pieces, plus of course a toothbrush. Very nice. Interesting that we don't have any toothpaste for it. That would have been a nice addition, but it's just being a bit fussy. And if the beef stew doesn't have enough kick, which it won't, we'll hit it with lots of this stuff. I'm looking forward to this. Let's get underway. And with the last Drytech freeze-dried ration I had, following the instructions here, which are actually pretty vague, that'll be a feedback that I'd have. Doesn't actually tell you how much water to put in. It's going to rip the top off, you know, go nuts with the water, give it a stir, 5 to 8 minutes. But if you do that, it tends to come out, you know, way too runny. So we're not going to do that this time. The top, and we can. Okay. And a beef stew. Look like quite big chunks of beef. Very vegetable-y smelling. Again, just want to make sure there is no fill lines in here. Nope. Alright. I'm going to go to about there, I think. Break out the gun dog chopstick. Except he's got the tactical chopstick. Two-part screw together. Okay. So Murphy's Law would dictate that because I've gone easy on the water this time, it's going to come out dry. We'll see. 5 to 8 minutes. See you then. We haven't done anything with the tea today, so evening drink. Let's do it that way. Ridgway's Earl Grey. Full-bloodied fair trade black tea with a light bergamot or bergamot citrus note. Oh jeez. Somebody will tell me how to say that right, I'm sure. So uncultured. Okay. Beauty. Let that do its thing. Well, we get the chocolate drinking cone, 200ml for this, so yeah, actually this cup is about right. There we go. Okay. More bread, and this bread actually keeps pretty well, maintains its shape, and it doesn't split. I haven't seen any broken ones so far, so that's good. Magic. Now this is a slightly different bar to what we've seen so far. This is organic fruit and nut bite, coconut. Ooh, looks nice. Very moist, very dense, very moist. Okay, can't smell any coconut, but you can definitely smell the fruitiness of it. And farmhouse pate, pork meat, pork liver. Oops. There we go. Smells exactly like the pate we had just before, so I wonder what the difference is. Farmhouse versus what the other one was, but it seemed very similar. And this time, raspberry jam. Smells great. I think our tea's about good here. Get rid of you. We'll pop in a sugar. Time for the main event here, guys. Our beef stew. You'll see. Oh, I think we may have just about nailed it with that consistency. Yes. Pretty good. Give it a final stir. Whoa-ho-ho. Hello. You know, in fact, maybe there was still too much liquid in there. But oh well. Let's see. Cocoa, cheers. Very good, nice and sweet, nice and thick. Tea, sweetened. Yeah, it's very good. I'm not a huge tea drinker, so it's a novelty every time, I suppose. But it doesn't taste bad. Yeah, this one's interesting. This is a heavy bar. I think we said this had what did it have? Was this a high calorie? Oh, doesn't say. It's certainly dense and thick. Yes, thanks. It actually takes quite a lot to chew that. That surprisingly small piece took quite a while to get down. That's the magic of editing. But that's really good. The nuts in it really come through, break up the texture a bit. And you know, people talk about MREs and military rations, how they just get sick to death of them because they're so repetitive. You know, I'm really glad they didn't go for just 3 of those protein bars. Because even though the protein bars were different flavours, you know, you start to see the same thing over and over again, and you know, it will grind on you a bit. So nice to have a bit of change. Bread we've tried, but we have not tried it with this particular pate or pork spread, however you want to call it. And no surprises there, it tastes just the same as the other one. Raspberry jam. Very nice. I do prefer raspberry over blackcurrant. There's just something a little odd about the blackcurrant jam when you smell it. It doesn't smell as fruity as you'd expect. But the raspberry is firing on all the cylinders. Very happy with that. Into the beef stew. Well, there's a fair bit going on here. Obviously we've got rice, we've got the beef. Looks like carrots, red peppers, green peppers, possibly a few other things. Probably could do with being a little bit thick, a little bit thicker, less water, but maybe next time. Give it a try. It's quite a hearty stew, and beef stew, I mean, it's never gonna, well, at least the beef stews I've had have always been quite restrained. You know, otherwise you call them something else, wouldn't you? So it tastes like a beef stew. Hearty, meaty, not too over the top in terms of different flavours. I bet it soon will be. Could use a bit of salt. Fortunately they have included some. Good. Go for the pepper. Huh, isn't that interesting? We've been ripped off. Call the government. That's a sealed pepper packet with absolutely nothing in it. Let's grab the other one. Just want to taste the difference a little salt makes. We've got a nice layer of salt on the top now, so. Huge difference. Very nice. Now we'll go for the pepper. Do this in stages. Gauge for effect. Salt and pepper. That's a winner. And now, because I've remembered it, before we go bonkers on the hot sauce, better save some for the boss. Here we go, Louisiana hot sauce. Ooh. Okay, where do we do here? Tier here. Oh, yep. Okay, just a few drops. There we go. Hello, Louisiana hot sauce. Okay, you think it's going to be hot? Yeehaw! Whoa! That's awesome. That's super hot, but that hot sauce has got some delicious flavours in there. Really tangy. Well guys, that's the end of this Danish 24-hour ration, and I've got to say I am quite hugely impressed by it. Nice to see some variation in the meals. You know, you get used to the same old things, but you know, the different approach with using this bread. And honestly, I think, you know, instead of the wheat snack breads that you find in the US MREs, I'm not 100% on the shelf life of these. It probably does say, well, it looks like best before 1st of the 9th 2017, so it looks like these may have like 3 or 4 year shelf lives. But if they can make them, stretch them out any longer, which I'm sure you could, you know, I think these are a bit of a better proposition than the old wheat snack bread. Anyway, just a thought. Totally loved it. Thanks once again, Stephen. Solid. We still do have a whole nother Danish ration to go through to, another 24-hour pack, different menu. Really looking forward to that. So, let's see what the boss thinks of this dinner.
Thank you, Stephen.
Alright, honey, it's time for dinner. We got beef stew.
This tastes a little bit spicy.
Does it?
Yeah, but yummy.
Is it? Oh, that's good. Well, lucky I didn't give you any of mine then. Must be the pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah. You like that one, yeah? Alright, so the other things you've got some slightly different pate, or pork spread, on that one. It's on the other end, honey. You're not into that? You're not into that? No? Okay. That one's raspberry jam. Okay, and you got another, you got a bar down there as well. Slightly different.
What is this?
What do you think of the bar?
Yummy.
You like that? That's hot chocolate. Not your thing?
Yummy.
You like hot chocolate?
In my tummy. That's nice and hot.
Okay, so what do you think overall of breakfast, lunch and dinner for the Danish ration?
Yummy.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh. One thumb?
2 thumbs.
Okay. Thanks, Stephen. Great ration, mate. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.